So we've seen Jordan Brand do this thing, right, where they really try and make an effort to put a spotlight on a specific Jordan model. I think the Jordan 1 has had the spotlight for the longest time, and of course this year I think it's kind of the Jordan 4. It's had a huge amount of really dope colorways. They've done some really dope retros. However, today we're not taking a look at a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 4. Today we're taking a look at the Jordan 5 Oreo. Alright, so here is the box. It doesn't get much more simple than this, and of course you'll kind of see how this relates to what's inside. The ethos of simple here is gonna continue out with this pair of sneakers. So yeah, all over black box. Of course you got the white Jumpman logo and that really nice speckling around the bottom. Either way, let's swing these open and let me show you today's pair of sneakers, guys. The very clean Jordan 5 Oreo. Take a look at these. Just super clean, super simple, and I just think this shoe works. So the story behind these, and I guess the naming scheme of this pair of sneakers, because you may have heard these being called the Moonlight colorway. Well, these actually released as the Oreos back in 2013, and now being retroed here in 2021 are pretty much identical to that 2013 pair. So even though while Nike is going to be calling these the Moonlight, most of us are going to be calling these the Oreos. Fairly recently, we got a retro of the Raging Bull Jordan 5s, which did garner a decent amount of demand and hype. And although I definitely don't think that this colorway is of that caliber, I think that, I mean, geez, it's clean as hell. And I've heard a decent amount of people maybe mention that these are not that hyped, these are not that crazy. However, I mean, if you take a step back, if you look at these from an abstract point of view and maybe remove the hype factor away, as far as a clean, simple colorway that's gonna go with a lot of different outfits, this is definitely up there. I think the ability to chuck these on with a plethora of different outfits and just look super dope, I think makes these a really, really solid pair of sneakers. All I'm saying is there is something to be said about sneakers that maybe don't have that hype factor but are still very, very clean. You may have to try and separate the two and try and look at them and be like, will I wear these? Are these something that's going to be a versatile pair of sneakers for my collection? And then, yeah, maybe make that decision instead of, are these hyped? How much are they going for? And then purchase them. Either way, your personal choices for how you like to buy your pairs of sneakers or what makes you want them doesn't really matter. Let's talk specifics. Let's talk how you are going to get these, because out in the US, you guys haven't seen your release date. You're going to be getting these on the 25th of September. And of course, here in the UK, we already had the release of these dropping earlier this month. They retail for £170 here in the UK or $190 if you're out in the US. So you've got a black kind of nubuck material that covers the upper, and it does feel really nice in hand. Just look at how it kind of moves and flexes when you're pushing down on it. You do have some plastic kind of eye stays that are also in black. And then of course the lateral and the medial side of the sneaker comes in a semi-translucent texturized rubber perforation portion. It looks really clean and gives it a kind of frozen or kind of Oreo look to it. You've got black laces that come on the sneaker, and of course a clean clear lace toggle just at the top there. The tongue is super nicely padded, like you're getting a very thick and nice comfortable tongue, as are pretty much all Jordan 5s. You've got the gray embroidered Jumpman logo, and of course on the reverse you've got Air Jordan text. Sock liner is completely white, and again very well padded, as are again Jordan 5s. It feels really good. And then of course we move to my favorite part about this sneaker, which is the midsole. You get the speckled teeth, which I think looks really cool. Solid white midsole, and flipping it over to the bottom, you've got a nice iced out outsole, which I think really makes this sneaker look dope. Huge Jumpman logo, which you can see through that iced out outsole. It looks good. I think it's maybe not going to be the best wearer over time. It might yellow out and look a little bit orange, but overall, when you get it fresh out of the box, it looks clean, and I really like what it adds to this sneaker. If you're someone who appreciates wearability with your sneakers, if you're someone who likes a little bit more of a simple and clean design that you can rock with so many different outfits, this is definitely up there and something you might want to consider when it comes to the release. So the release of these, I don't think is really going to be a big issue when coming to pick these up. I feel like there's a huge amount of stock and the demand is relatively high. I feel like a lot of people are going to feel some kind of nostalgia. A lot of people are going to like this colorway as well. So the demand is definitely there, but I feel like you should have no issues grabbing these on release day out in the US. These did sell out here in the UK, however, are not reselling for anything crazy. I feel like the Jordan 5 silhouette in general is not the most popular when it comes to all of the different Jordan models that you can pick up. I would say probably right now it's the Jordan 1 and the Jordan 4, the two heavy hitters. Either way, when it comes to sizing on these, personally, I go true to size. However, if you have tried on a Jordan 5, go with that exact same size. They feel decent on foot. The padding is really nice to have. It feels good around your ankle, and of course that tongue adds a lot of comfortability to this pair of sneakers. But that is pretty much it. That is the Jordan 5 Oreo, looking clean, looking simple, and I guess that's the main takeaway of this pair of sneakers. You're going to be able to rock them with a plethora of different outfits. Either way, let me know what you think of these down in the comment section. Are you going to be going for them out in the US, or did you pick a pair up here in the UK? Let me know down there, and that is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another one. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then,